Hello everyone, it is Liz here, and I am coming to you with the first installment of this little giveaway journal that I'm doing. So if you haven't entered my giveaway, I'm going to link the video below. It's a 200 subscriber giveaway. I have exceeded that. I think I'm staying right around 210 subscribers right now. It's been that way for a few days. So thank you very, very much if you have subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. But a little public service announcement. And I may get on and do this announcement as another video. As a matter of fact, I think I will, just in case somebody doesn't watch this video. If you are not, if your privacy settings are not turned off, which means you are incognito, I cannot see that you are a subscriber. So that was one of my giveaway rules, was that I had to see that you were a known subscriber. And I don't know, there's so many of you who I believe have subscribed in that last video that I can't see, and I can't get your names for the giveaway. So if you are watching this, please, please, please turn on your privacy setting, or turn off your privacy settings, so that I can see that you are a subscriber. Otherwise, I cannot enter you in the giveaway for Thursday. So that is my little PSA, and I think I'm gonna actually get on and show my face in a other video this afternoon, and get you to where I can see you, because I want everybody that subscribed to me over the past few days on that video be in the running, because it's only fair. So anyway, that's my little PSA. So I forgot that I was going to do this on camera, so I have a little bit done. And as I was doing it, I was on the phone with my friend while I was doing this, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was supposed to be filming this. So tiny bit of it is done, and I will show you. So I have my coffee this morning. I'm gonna put it off to the side. Actually, I'm gonna take a sip. Put it off to the side, and of course, as always, let it get cold, because I never sip it throughout my videos. So yeah, it just sits on the edge and gets cold. But I'm going to try to make this a super quick video, which it is not already, because I've been yapping too much. But anyway, I'm going to try to make this semi-quick video today, and just do some ephemera and embellishments for this little journal. So if you haven't seen this, like I said, I am going to link that video below so you can see a little flip through of it. So anyway, what I was thinking on the front of this is either this or this in a little focal point. Now, I really like this one. I think the pink matches really well. So it will probably be this image, and then of course some lace or something in the back of it. But this image, and I know it's just a little bit off, but what I was thinking was the inside is yellow, and I kind of wanted to pick up some of this in the front just to tie it all in together. So here's where I'm going to ask you. You guys leave me a comment on which one I should put in the front, and then one of the next videos, I am going to actually decorate the front. So you let me know in the comments which one you want to see on the front, and watch me decorate, and then I will go with that one, because like I said, this is a giveaway journal, so it's not for me. And yeah, so like I said, either this one to match the inside here and to tie it all in together, or this one, which matches kind of perfectly. And, you know, I mean, honestly, if it was my choice, you know me, I love pink, obviously. And so I would probably choose this one, but up to you guys. So that is enough talking. I'm going to set those aside so I do not lose them. They're in my little bucket over here. So this is what I've done so far. So I have put a little butterfly here, and this book belongs to, and it's a very subtle, this book belongs to, only because that way somebody can cover it up if they want to. But I just thought that was a great little addition, and then you can write your name. So like I said, this is what I've done so far. And this image is actually similar. I think it's this image, just this is blown up on some book page. And this one is not. So cute little tag. And this is all, this was a, oh my goodness, Elizabeth, speak. Maybe not enough coffee this morning. Anyway, this is a little tag, packaging. I could not think of that. This is some packaging from this weekend of some purchases that I had. So I thought that this was cute. So this was actually on the packaging, but I thought it looked really cute that way. Tied a little green in. And then this is just a little pocket, side tuck corner pocket in here. And then the only other thing I did was this. I think that's, yeah. So I got to here and went, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be filming this. So this is a tag that I made. I made this off camera, but this is from, Joey DeFee, and I know she's not active anymore. I'm not sure what was going on with her, but she was struggling a little bit with her mental health. So I hope she's doing much better now. I'm not sure. Like I said, she hasn't been on in a really long time. So I am sad about that because she was really a good, she really had some wonderful videos. But this was one of her videos on tag making and mark making, and I followed it, and basically it is you glue book pages together in random kind of order. So this is two sets. This is, yeah, two sets of book pages together, and basically you make like a big square out of them, and then this is watercolor. And so you watercolor whatever colors that you want. And I just happen to choose green and blue. And then this is some distressed index cards that I have made up like this. And then I just have a script stamp, and I stamp with script on there. And then these graphics are from the Graphics Fairy. I'm a premium member of the Graphics Fairy, so I get a lot of my graphics from there. This is also, this little specimen label is also from the Graphics Fairy. So yeah, I thought that that was cute, and I'm probably going to put a little something in there, and I may do that on camera. So that just tucks in here like so, and this is also from the Graphics Fairy and a little bit of cheesecloth. So that's as far as I've gotten so far in this little journal. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I am supposed to be filming. So what I thought we would do today is some specimen cards. I love specimen cards, and they intimidate me for some reason. So we're going to try it, and you're going to come along for the ride. So I have pulled some papers. This was from, these are actually from that journaling kit that I got, that I reviewed the other day, and I'll link that video below. So these are just some really thin papers that I thought would be good to include in the specimen cards. And then I have some mulberry paper and some handmade papers, and so I pulled those thinking that they would be good, and I liked this little bit of dimension to the book. So I have these that I pulled, and like I said, I think I'm going to and then this one was beautiful, and I thought that that went really well. So I think, like I said, I am going to, I'm not sure about this one. I pulled it, but you know, you never know. And then what I did was, yesterday, I took some of my, oh, and I pulled a blue with silver. And then I pulled this, just, I'm not sure about this, and then the gold, and I'm sorry, that's the glaring on you, and I'm going to turn that over. What I did yesterday was I took my embossing folders, and I just took white scraps, and I embossed a bunch of white, white papers and emboss them. So we're going to use those today, I believe. And so there's that one, and then there's this one, which I thought was really pretty. And there's some fern and some, not really fleur-de-lis, but similar to fleur-de-lis. And then there's this one, which is just up the edge. And then there's this one again. And I'm not sure if that's coming across on camera or not. I can't see my camera to know whether that's coming across. But anyway, these are just little birds, and I thought that they would be fun to include. And then just some random coffee dyed papers that I'm going to pull from. So right now, what we are going to do is we're going to put these and these aside, and we're going to do some specimen labels, or some specimen cards. So, and I got this idea from Shana over at Shanuki Arts. It's one of her older videos, I think from last year. And so, yeah, so I have some of that. So I'm going to pull that. I'll put this aside. So they're going to be off to my left-hand side. And then I'm going to pop down here for a second and grab my my packaging I had set to the side. So this is just some packaging actually from all that, those little journal papers, and not sure what's stuck on there. Oh, my jasmine plant. That's funny. My cat loves my jasmine plant for some reason, and luckily it's non-toxic to her, but she goes to town on it. So I had to have my husband build me a shelf yesterday so it was out of her reach, because she just, oh, Penelope loves that. So you're going to need some packaging, and you're going to need something for the specimen cards. So I have that. And what we are going to do with the packaging is cut the top and cut. Let's see if we can take this. We're going to cut the sticky off. Okay, so cut the sticky off. And then we are going to split it down the side like so. So now you have two pieces, and then I'm going to split it this way. Now this is a little wrinkled, but I don't mind that. I think it's actually a little bit interesting that it's wrinkled. So, and I'm going to cut it here because it had a little pinhole, or a little hole in it. So I'm going to cut the hole off, and I'm actually going to toss that, and I'm going to cut the hole off here. So now we have two pieces like so, and hopefully you can see those. So just clear cellophane from packaging. So what I am going to do, and you can do this two ways. So you can, the way Shana did it is she sliced this way, and she made little, now she used her paper trimmer, and you can use a paper trimmer, but I am not, just because, yeah, that's just me. I'm not going to pull my paper trimmer out for this. And you're going to cut 4 relatively equal strips. They don't have to be equal. Obviously, mine aren't going to be equal. And then I'm going to have a big strip at the end, because I'm not going to cut this and have a little, you know, I'm not going to have a little piece left. So anyway, so now you have 4 equal strips. So you're going to take your cellophane, and you are going to use your glue stick, and I am going to use my purple glue stick so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, no, that's not the purple one. Let's see. I'll get the purple one out. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Why I have such a hard time getting the Elmer's glue stick out. So anyway, I'm going to show you. So you just like that. Just like that. You don't need to do the whole thing. And then you're going to put your cellophane. And like I said, hopefully you guys can see this. You're going to put your cellophane here. And then you're going to flip it over like so. And then you will have one of your sides done. Okay, so you'll have one of your sides done. And then you're going to cut, like, on the edge of your cellophane. Hopefully, like I said, you can see that. I know it's kind of hard to see the cellophane in the camera. Maybe it is. I don't know, because I can't see. Oh, it's not. Okay, now I can see my camera. Okay, so you're just getting a little bit of a glare from the cellophane. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take another one and glue. And just a little bit. And you're going to glue this side down. So it's really simple, really, really simple to do. And then, like I said, my edges are going to be a little bit crooked, which I'm kind of wonky like that. If you know me, you know I'm not a very precision crafter, which is, you know, sometimes I do. Sometimes you need it. And then other times, like this, you do not need to be precise because, you know, anyway, that's just me. That's just me, guys. And I'm going to glue this a little bit here just so that this side is glued. So then you are going to take this and have this done. And then you just go around like that, and then you're going to obviously cut this edge off as well. So you can see what's happening here. And you're just going to keep going like this. So now I'm going to take the bigger one, and I think this was the bigger one. One of them was bigger. I think it was either this one or this one. I can't remember now. Anyway, whatever one is the bigger one is going to be your bottom. So I'm going to do like that, and I am going to put a little bit more glue in here. All right, so this sticks like this and over the edge like that and over this edge. And then if I was smart, which I was not, you would decorate these little things first with some, you know, some script or stuff like that. And I'll show you kind of how to do it in the end here. Let me, now I'm being quiet because I know I'm gonna screw this up. So, nope. All right, we got it, people. We got it. So, and then I'm just gonna glue this way. And then one more, and then you have your specimen card. So I thought that that was a really cool way, and using up your scraps and using up those cellophane bags that we all have from our packaging of our embellishments and stuff. And like I said, I don't mind that the packaging isn't flat, but if you want it flat, basically you're going to use a piece of acetate that's flat, or better yet, you can use laminate. If you have a laminating machine, you can run your laminating sheet like through without anything in it, and then you have a sturdy kind of clear section like this, and it's more sturdy than this. This is kind of a little flimsy. So I don't mind it being flimsy, but I know Shana did a great video on like 30 things to put in your specimen windows and how to make the specimen cards and all that. And then you're just gonna take a wipe or a paper and you're gonna clean your window before you decorate it. So there's that. And then you can decorate it however you want. And maybe I'm gonna clean the window. I might have to have I'm gonna have to have a wet one. Sometimes I use these very sparingly, the wet ones, just because they're horrible for the environment, but I do use them. So anyway, then you have your window clean, and then you take a dry one and you can dry it off. And you can dry it, and you can dry this side, and then you have a clear window. So maybe a clear window. Oh my goodness. Of course I'm making a mahogan out of this. A mahogan. That is my dad to a T, a mahogan. I don't know if you all know what a mahogan is, but my dad used to say it all the time when I was little. He's like, you're making a mahogan out of this, which I don't even know how to spell mahogan. So anyway, that's what he used to say when I was making a mess of things. He would say, Elizabeth, you're making a mahogan out of this. And of course, I'm still making a mahogan out of it. This should not be this hard, people. Like, seriously, should not be this hard. But anyway, I think what's happening is I have glue on my mat, and then when I put it down, it is making a mess. Okay, so we have that. So this is the bigger side, so I'm going to put that down. Kind of like a old Polaroid image. And so I'm going to stick that down. And then we're just going to take, so I have pulled some ephemera or some fussy cuts for this purpose. And basically, I am going to use these in my specimen windows. So just like that. So then you can put it on top. Now, if you are being super fancy, you can sandwich it in between. You know, you can, well, I'll show you one of those where I sandwich it in between, but I don't mind it being on top. I think it looks similar, but if you're being really fancy, you can sandwich them together, and I'll show you that one too. So yeah, so I am just gonna glue this down. And I think I am going to use the Elmer's, except this time I'm going to use my glue book, which is off to the side here. And I am going to glue this down right here. Little blue, looks like some sort of daisy, maybe a mum. So yeah, so hopefully the Elmer's sticks. It may not, and I may have to glue this again. I probably should have fussy cut this a little bit closer to the edges, but I don't mind edges. And if I was being super smart, I would have inked my edges, which, like I said, is right in front of me. Ink your edges. But I have a tendency not to do that. So anyway, I hope you all had a good weekend. It is Monday morning here. I had a crazy weekend because I tried to kill us with our sourdough bread. Seriously, like, no, I mean, I don't think we were really gonna die, but seriously, like, I made sourdough bread and it was so good. It was so good. But so okay, here's the I made sourdough bread on Thursday. I did not have any on Friday. I put it in, you know, wax paper, whatever, to keep it fresh. and I did not have it on Friday. So I had a bunch Saturday morning. I had like 3 pieces of sourdough on Saturday morning. And I was so proud of myself for this bread. Like, I don't know if you all know what goes into sourdough bread, but it is not a small feat to make sourdough bread. Well, and then I also made sourdough Cheez-Its from the discard. So if you don't know, you have, your starter, whose name is Oscar. And I think you all know my sourdough starter is Oscar. And Oscar was ready. And so you discard some in the trash, whatever, but you can make things out of the discard as well. So I discarded some and I made Cheez-It crackers. They were fabulous. And then I made some bread. And like I said, I don't know if you know, and there's the specimen card. So we are going to, I think, maybe put that, oh yeah, I like it on this side. So we are going to put that on this side, but not before we zhuzh up the corners a little bit with my stamp. Anyway, so we made the bread, and the bread takes like 14 hours to make. So I started it at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was literally ready. So it took 13 hours. It was literally ready at 9:15 that night. So we ate some Saturday morning. I had 3 pieces, and I had Cheez-It crackers. Oh my goodness, our stomachs hurt so bad, like literally so bad. I have never had stomach cramps like that in my life. Like, I kid you not, I thought I was in labor with my kids again. I hurt so bad. So we were trying to figure out, and then my husband was like, yeah, geez, my belly's off too today. And I was like, oh, I said, that's funny. I said, I wonder what we ate. Well, we had Chinese food the night before, but we didn't eat the same thing except for the fried rice. So I said, oh my goodness, maybe it was the fried rice. I said, what else did you eat? And we had like Girl Scout cookies, Friday night. And we had kind of a bunch of stuff. So we were trying to roll stuff out and roll stuff out and roll stuff out. Anyway, so there's the specimen card, getting back to the specimen card. So there it is. And that looks really cute. I like it. So, and that's just going to get tucked in here with a rusted pin. So anyway, we've decided that it was the sourdough starter, or the sourdough bread. And anyway, I didn't want to test it again because I was so sick, but my husband tested it again last night, just to make sure it was the sourdough bread. And it, in fact, was the sourdough bread. So anyway, I tried to kill us with the sourdough bread, and it went in the trash because we were not about to try it again. So if you all have made sourdough bread and know why it tried to not do good for me, then yeah, pipe in. So okay, so back to the specimen card. That was my story for the video. So if you stay with me through that story, thank you. So anyway, here's the specimen card. And like I said, I don't feel like it takes away from anything by being on top. And and I like that you can see the patterned paper through it. And then the little rusted paper clip, I rusted, but I do have some elements from Kathy over at Rust Paper Scissors. And she has some great rusted elements in her shop. In case you don't want to do it yourself, and you can let Kathy do it and buy from her. So I'll link her shop below. It's really a great little shop. So yeah, so that is the specimen card, and I think I am going to leave it there because I'm trying to make these videos not so long. So that is the way you make specimen cards, and I will be back with my little public service announcement. I'm going to record it right after this. So like I said, if you stuck with me through this video, thank you so much. Give it a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber, I would appreciate your subscription and help my channel out a little bit. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I'm going to take a drink of coffee, and I'm going to let you go with my little tutorial, and I will see you in the next video.